Well, hope we're live. This is the second time I do this video. It looks like my microphone was off, and I didn't pay attention to that. The little things that you miss could cause a big impact. So, hi everyone. This is a live stream. This is my second live stream, so I'm just trying to get the hang of this technology. Hopefully, I get better and turn on the mic. And the good thing was that the video I did was 20 minutes long, so. Hopefully I didn't do, imagine it was an hour, me talking, and then I had to I deleted it already, and I'm doing it again. But as if you know, this is the dollar Mexican peso, dollar peso, and I wanted to do this video because I was listening to this podcast on my way to work, and it's a trading podcast, and the guy was talking about trading the Mexican peso, and that he has had very much success. He uses his algos, he uses his computers and his models. And, he got interesting stories. So it's kind of fascinating hearing other traders talk about their stories of trading and the good things and the bad things. You always have to talk about everything, If you make it look like you're a good trader and all your trades are 95 and 100% and everything, then, it's not fun. I like to hear the horror stories, the trades that, you forget to put your stop. It goes against you, you freak out, and something happens, the news comes out, and then the thing pops, and it goes in your favor. Those are things that are fun and fascinating, and just seeing, other people's reaction and emotions, and what their thought process is while they're going, through that trading event. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the Mexican peso. I haven't traded this in a while, so and it's not in my. I have it here on my trading thing, on my radar, but I rarely look at it. I normally look at the Kiwi, the Aussie, the yen, the Swiss. I haven't been really focusing on that. Once they did that big drop, the government spiked, manipulated their thing and killed everybody, whoever was in that trade. I just stay away from those currencies. I watch the pound, obviously the euro, and then the CAD. So when I heard the podcast today, or was it yesterday? Maybe it was yesterday. He was talking about the Mexican pesos, and I said, you know what? I'm going to check out that Mexican peso. Let me see if my mic. Yeah, my mic is up, so I'm good. So now I'm good. Maybe this is probably going to be a shorter video because I'm going to get straight to the point. So I pulled up the chart, and actually this was in the chart. I got to go into my simple. I got a thing on Thinkorswim where I call it simple. It takes, not simple trader. Where is it? Load. Is it this one? Yeah, it's over here. It's called simple. It takes everything out and it just gives me the trend indicator, which is the color code candles. Hopefully, and this is the NQ, I guess. I trade futures too, so I trade whatever is doing something that interests me. USDMXN. And this is especially for the Mexican peso traders. I don't know if there's many of those, but if you're out there and you have some analysis and want to go over this and chat about it, I'll be interested to see your analysis because I'm going to do some homework on this weekend. So the idea behind the dollar Mexican peso was a trader that I've been listening to has had a lot of success trading this, I guess, personally and with his robots. So I said, let me look at this chart and see what he's doing and what he's seeing. So I pulled up the chart, and this is a monthly chart of the peso. And what caught my eye was two things that jumped out at me this morning. If it was this morning, it was obviously yesterday that I heard the podcast, and I was thinking about it. Woke up early this morning and put the chart and put my fib and wanted to see what the monthly candle is doing. Obviously, just get things straight. What does this look like? An uptrend or a downtrend? The Mexican peso dollar is in a uptrend. No doubt about it. Made a high here, pulled back, and now it's pushing higher. Higher highs, higher lows. What caught my attention was, number one, that it hit the 75% level from the retracement that it just did here. Boom, boom. It broke through the 50, which is impressive, and kissed the 75% level. When I saw it this morning, it was at 2080, 2079, and I'm going to confess I was this close to shorting it. This close to shorting it. I'm telling you, very close to shorting it. And then I caught myself, and I was like, you know what? I can't short it. I don't know what seasonality this thing is, one. I don't know the timing, price and time, where it's at, two. And the price level that's at, I just couldn't short it. And it just looked perfect. This is what I was looking at. This is what I was tempted. I have a tick chart. I have a 10,000, 10,000, 7,000, and 333 tick chart. And this morning, this is the signal I got. Right here. So it was like 7. It came up. I got the sell signal here, and this thing came up, and I was going to short it at 2086. Look at that. It's like, it's right here. That's what that, no, that's 10. Got to go further back. Yeah, right here. So hit the 75% level. It was at 20. It extended it. It was 20 right here. Obviously, actually right here. So it went all the way up here, came back, went up here, and right below the 75% level, when I got that first signal, you can see that right there. That signal triggers this signal, and then this triggers this signal right here. So it's a domino effect. So it's like it's a combustion signal, and I was about to short it, and I just delayed myself, and I was like, I just can't. And I could have made some pips or whatever, but and then what? It's Friday. Hold on to it for the weekend. You never know what's gonna happen. And I haven't done my research, so I was like, nope. I'm gonna pull back and restrain myself, and I am gonna do some research. So the purpose of this video is for traders that trade the Mexican peso. Not everyone does, but whoever's out there that listens to my subscribes to my videos and watches my video, this is going to be twofold. This is one, to show you maybe a possibility that maybe this could be a swing high, and it could turn, and that's all, knowing that you have to do your research first to see if the possibilities are in your favor that this is a possible swing high. The next thing that I noticed that it could be in my favor was this chart right here. This is the Mexican peso, and then on the weekly, I call it more like my trend multi-time frame. Let's see. Hopefully I don't get stuck. Let's see. The weekly had a 9th marker candle right here. Right here. Right there. This is the Tom D marker sequential number sequence signal. And it made a low here on the 13th. These are weekly candles. And the sequential number kicked in as 9. I've had some good success trading that signal when it's 9 on the weekly. But, and I've had some cut your head open because it wants to go higher. So those two things were in my favor to, maybe this thing is going to turn. If you look at the trader view, I looked up the U.S. Mexican peso, and this thing comes up under the exotic pairs. Crazy. I thought it was just regular, but it's under the exotic pair. And I looked at all their signals, and strong buy on the daily. On the weekly's a strong buy, and on the monthly, it's a strong buy. Oscillators are, I'm assuming they're all positive. Overall, it's a buy, and then you work your way down on the 4 hour. It's still a buy, and if you go into the 1 hour, it's a sell. So but it's early. You're not gonna if you have a conviction that this thing is gonna go down, then you would have been selling at the 1 hour, the 15-minute. But it's early in the game. But it's caught my attention. So for you Gannists out there that want to analyze this with me together, or whoever, you don't have to be a Gannist, you could just be a trader and want to analyze this with me together. I am going to do some research over the weekend and just kind of figure out these cycles, these swings, do some statistical analysis on this thing. It's just number crunching. It's cycles, is running computer algorithms, models, seasonalities, and just try to figure out, is this the swing top? If it's not, then it's going to go higher and it's going to retest this high, 22,034. The bulls are looking for that target. But if the bulls are fighting against the cycle, then they could be in trouble, and the bulls may know the cycle, may not know the cycle. I don't even know the cycle, but that's what I'm going to find out. Just try to get the probability, stack it on my side to when it comes Sunday or Monday. You know what? I am going to short the Mexican peso because this is the evidence I have, and this is what I'm basing it. And this is what Gann says in his books and in his teachings. Before you place a trade, have mathematical reason behind your trade. Exhaust this chart from all possibilities and all angles, however you can, with statistics, mathematics, squaring the range, cycles analysis. Use the computers to help you out to see if any of these targets up here are hitting on the daily and the weekly, and look at the seasonalities, and then take it from there. And then once you exhaust that, come Sunday night, Monday, you decide, and looking at price action too, because that's going to give you an indication that, if Sunday night, Monday, you look Monday morning and you see this thing and it's like halfway up here already, you're like, wow, forget about shorting it. It wants to go and retest, the high. It wants to go all the way up here, which is not that far. And it's up in an uptrend. So you cannot fight the trend. But I'm kind of curious because it's at the 75 and on the weekly knife marker, the T-mark, Tom D mark sequential number. And 1 through 9 is an interesting number if you do on it. So that's my thought. That's my thought process. And it's a short video. It's actually, this would be shorter. And it's 13 minutes. So I'm going to do my research. May do a video or something Sunday or maybe Monday, I don't know, of what I've found out, and then I'll let you know if I'm gonna trade it or not. But I would like to maybe do a live stream, and maybe you guys could swing by, or I don't know, maybe I could do something where if you want to email me, or if you want to send me a message on YouTube, you can. On my channel, and let me know, and maybe we could do like a live video or something. I don't know. We'll figure something out and exchange, ideas on what your thoughts on the Mexican peso. And if you say no, it's bullish, it's still going to go higher. There's nothing showing that there's a turn coming, and then maybe that's what we need to do. But if there's evidence that there's a turn, we'll take it there. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you like this video. Your own research, your own homework, and check out that Mexican. Is it very extended? Man, it looks very extended. Look at that angle. Very strong angle. Few pullbacks and all green. Somebody's making money. I'm going to sign out. I'll keep you posted.